It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here,
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, the waiting game is over. They've been building team chemistry, refining their strategy. They feel like they have a great game plan in place to nab a victory in Game 1. And tonight, we'll get to see it all unfold. And as I scan these rosters, guys, how about Victor Oladipo? Second overall pick back in 2013. Now entering his prime. Kenny, you buying his stuff?
With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now it's ended up teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, D.A. Thanks. You're seeing some guys who were role players last year, Doris, now stepping up in their games individually and becoming more prominent.
Well, I think that has to do with two things. First, the offseason work you put in. It's really advanced at this point. And what that work that you put in the offseason does is it raises your confidence level. And when you step between the lines, you better believe you can contribute. So it's skill development, it's strength, it's conditioning, it's nutrition. There's so many things that go into a role player starting to become more assertive and more involved.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Alvin Lopez out there with Weber. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Francis in at the point. He kicks to Weber. Out to the wing. Lock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
There's the pass to Thompson. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Rondo. For 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Pass to Wilkins. All sorts of time. Count it. Good. Wilkins has got his first points in this one.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
And last year, the Celtics appearing in the Eastern Conference Finals for a 35th season.
Simply incredible, Kevin. The most in the East by far. The Sixers and Pistons are a distant second and third. And the way this front office has constructed this roster, expect that total to rise in the coming years.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Yeah, for mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. The field so far today. Thompson against Oladipo. Passes it to Leonard. Over Wilkins. And it's Leonard again missing.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him
Yeah,
open.
es que Portland está tan fuerte que no les hayan contrincante ahora a Portland. Eso, es que no les hayan contrincante a Portland, entonces por eso lo tienen troteando el equipito de Portland, pero está todo.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
For three, Middleton. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Koufos. And it's Young in at power forward. That's the second quarter for the Celtics. 5 on the clock. And Thompson kicks to Young. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Hard to think that Thaddeus Young has been in the league since 2007. But Dorsey still puts up numbers.
Well, he does, Kevin, and that's because he runs the floor hard. He's dangerous in transition. He's going to score. He's going to rebound, and teammates love him.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Gordon with the 3. Traps in the tray. Gordon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Hernangomez passes to Brown. Hernangomez kicks to Gordon. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pulls up. Young's shot is off. In the corner, it's Gordon. Brown the pass to Hernangomez. Brown outside. From past the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, the D was on him there, but he still managed to knock it down. Nice to be able to make a contested jumper.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Gobert, he's checked in for Koufos. Baca comes in for Young. Leonard, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Thompson. Leonard looking around. Shoots over Weber. Pass to Rondo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dominique Wilkins. He's checked in for Eric Gordon. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Leonard against Wilkins. The rebound by the Celtics.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Outside Rondo kicks it to Ibaka. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Rondo. Good D by Weber. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 3. And now let's catch. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And, Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Indoors for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be. The extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics. And the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rubber is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Francis in at the point. And the first one at the line is good. And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
He hits both from the stripe.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
Rondo looking around. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Utah.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. You know, they'll take that every time.
Wilkins kicks to Lopez. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kufis checked in for Rudy Gobert. Young comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Middleton subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Reno, revisa bien, porque si yo no me equivoco, yo creo que yo jugué con San Antonio ya.
PJ Tucker comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Oladipo. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. 5 to shoot. Here's Francis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Francis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Rondo. Up top Kufis. And Middleton kicks to Kufis. The pass to Leonard. Back to Kufis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Middleton for 3. Utah with the rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doris, you've covered the NBA and the Jazz for so long. Just how much does this team mean to its community?
Well, this is one of the great environments in the entire NBA. Jazz fans are diehard. They're loud and they're proud. And I'll tell you, as the only pro team in the state, it's no wonder.
Nobody near Leonard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leonard's got his second basket. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Francis. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And Tucker has it in the corner. Takes the three. And it's Gordon missing.
I mean, come on. Jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rondo finds Kufis. Bounce pass Young. Outside Leonard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Middle can't get it to go.
Qué maldito bulto. Mira yo.
3/4 of play in a close game here.
Qué tigueraje el que muriéndose.
And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Thompson is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Oladipo. Over Ibaka, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Oladipo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. Down low. Here's Ibaka. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
Well, you love Serge Ibaka's shot selection, especially inside where he's so efficient.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Gordon. Six on the shot clock. No good there. Ibaka with some nice D. Loose. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Kawhi Leonard's check. For Chris Middleton. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Evan?
Thank you, David. Nice shot by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, an athletic monster. He fends off the defense with an amazing finish.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Francis passes to Wilkins. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive. Right around.
Dellavedova kicks to Leonard. Over Lopez. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Pass to Francis. It's stolen by Ibaka. Leonard against Wilkins. Now here's Leonard. Guarded close. Passes to Dellavedova. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Pass to Francis. And Oladipo has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dominique Wilkins.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%. Always kind of a solid. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Rondo finds Leonard. Count it!
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on, to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have to.
Oh, they shot at a chance, but and so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about does it for the first game of the new